I am here with Declan McManus on the eve of the OVC Championship for cross country. Dec, what has your preparation been like for your very first OVC conference event?
The preparation's been really good with the team. We've been training really hard leading up to it. This week, starting to taper down because we want to have fresh legs going into the race, but the training as a team, been hitting some really good sessions on the track at Centennial Park, doing some mile repeats. We feel fresh and ready for the race.
And so, because this is a new course for you, how do you prepare as a rookie coming into this event?
We've heard about the course. Coaches talked us through the course. We know it's going to be a hilly course and it's going to be a very tough course. Like, times won't be as quick as they have been previous in the season. Mm-hmm. So we just got to prepare mentally for that. It's going to be hard on the legs. Sometimes towards the end of the race you will be hurting, but as long as you know you have to fight through it, I'm sure we'll be good.
And so, one last question. You have seen most of the competition that will be running against you this weekend. So, how do you prepare on an unfamiliar course with opponents you've seen before?
Yeah, we've raced Eastern Kentucky once this season. We know they're an outstanding programme. I think Eastern Illinois has to be our main rivals going into it. We all have our set goals going into it and what the tactics we need to do for the race, preparing well for it. So we're just looking forward to taking on the other programmes in the OVCs and hopefully coming out well.
Good luck, Dick. I am here with Luke Evans of the Belmont men's cross country team as the team prepares to go to the OVC Cross Country Championship. Luke, last year you did not run, but you did go with the team. So what was that experience like for you as a rookie?
Last year I was just out of the top 7, so I didn't run conference last year, but I did travel and go down there, and I kind of was along the course. I warmed up with them and was there like in the huddle before they started and everything, and was out there during the race cheering them on, and it was a pretty cool experience as a freshman, I guess, getting to see the more high caliber postseason meet in action, kind of away, not being in it, but being kind of outside of it, getting to see from like a spectator's perspective what it was like, and it was obviously just more intense. And our team ran really well at conference last year, so it was cool to see them perform up to our standards. And so it was cool to see that rather than being in the race and not getting to see all of them perform really well. I was able to see that, so it was a good experience.
And so you'll be bringing this race experience, but not necessarily on the course. And now you're facing a new course. We've heard it's a challenging course ahead of you. So how have you been doing your preparation for this?
Yeah, we've heard that this is a pretty hilly course. And honestly, personally, I'm not too worried about it because in Nashville, we run on hills every day, even on days that we're not working out. Just on a regular run, we go up and down a lot. And so I think as a team, we're physically prepared for it, but it's just a matter of being mentally prepared for it and not letting the fact that there's constantly going up and down, not letting that get into your mind too much, not letting that get you down during the race. And I think that's something we're going to have to overcome. But I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to band together and kind of not let that affect us too much.
Last question. You will be facing racers that you've seen throughout the season, including Eastern Kentucky. And so how do you prepare? You talked about mentally preparing for the physical aspect. How do you prepare for that mental?
Yeah, we've kind of gone over as a team where we fall with respect to the other teams, and so we've kind of crunched some numbers. We've looked at obviously EKU's performances over the season. We've looked at EIU and Moorhead's performances too, and we've been at a meet with Moorhead State as well and ran against them this season too. And so I think we have a pretty good idea of where we need to be as a team, like in the race. It's going to be a smaller field, obviously, than what we've ever done. So we'll be able to tell easier where we are in the race and what we need to do during the race to try and get towards the top or try and challenge EKU a little bit.
Great. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.